John Schuyler already talking trash to Smith Garrett. Welcome to Matthews, North Carolina and the Cruise Center. Brad Stutz in the booth with Kevin Pierce. And Kevin Pierce, as Smith Garrett prepares for our anniversary Supercard Battlecade and challenging for the Worldwide Television title, quick cover, only gets a count of one. Much like a television title match, 2, time is of the essence in this opening bout.
The first thing John Schuyler mentioned was that 10-minute time limit, only 2, was that 10-minute time limit, and Smith Garrett is all too familiar with that 10-minute time limit, having been a former television champion.
It's the same amount of time that you are granted for a worldwide television title opportunity, and that is what awaits Smith Garrett in just a matter of days at our anniversary Supercard Battlecade X7. We will be bringing you Battlecade over 3 parts over the first 3 weeks of January, and the Southern Savior had some very, very strong words for Smith Garrett before we went on the air. He basically said if he wins this matchup, he feels like he should be entitled to that title opportunity.
Without a doubt, John Schuyler would make the most of that opportunity.
It's not even going to take you 10 minutes.
Well, he's saying 10 minutes is too much time.
Garrett to the corner, and Schuyler hits face first.
Schuyler got caught crowing there, and right now he's getting his face rearranged by the former television champion and the man who looks to walk out of Battlecade with that same title, Smith Garrett.
He put some extra oomph on that one. Heart stopper elbow, cover, 2, and only got 2.
Notice how Schuyler, as he kicks out, he doesn't just take his shoulders off the mat. He basically throws his whole body off of the mat, so there's no confusion whatsoever as to whether or not he kicked out. And this is not a safe place to be if you're either one of these competitors. On the apron, look out!
Former television champion grabbing the Southern Savior by the ears. Schuyler, perfect into the neck breaker, dead center of the ring. Cover, 2, and only gets 2. Great ring presence from the Southern Savior John Schuyler, winner of the 2015 annual Torneo Cibernetico, and he just planted the former worldwide television champion.
John Schuyler, one half of the Bruiserweights, looking to just absolutely tear apart Smith Garrett right here. So that way Garrett's in no condition to even compete here in a few days at Battlecade.
Of course, we talk about 2015. Hold on, cover. You see the elbow right across the jawbone. We talk about 2015, where John Schuyler won the Torneo Cibernetico. Smith Garrett became worldwide television champion back about a year ago. We have to talk about the 2015 CWF Rumble.
The Rumble that changed all other Rumbles in the future. You had Schuyler on the apron just as we saw a moment ago, and Smith Garrett delivering just the right blow. Only
look at Schuyler, look the way he put emphasis and body weight on that cover, bridging up, but he can't hold the man down.
That's his entire torso weight right there on the chest of Smith Garrett. And an angry John Schuyler is not a John Schuyler I want to find myself in the ring with. But as I was saying, as we saw earlier, Schuyler was on the apron. Smith eliminated him that way and became the Rumble winner. Tonight the rules are completely different, but Smith still wants to walk out with a victory.
It was a career-changing night for Smith Garrett as he launched himself into superstardom at the expense of John Schuyler. And here, 14 months later, John Schuyler, you gotta think, is looking to reseat Smith Garrett as he cranks on the perpetually injured neck. We have talked about it time and time again in virtually every matchup that Smith Garrett has. That neck is his Achilles heel.
John Schuyler just applying all the pressure right now on that neck. Not only does he have to carry around the weight of John Schuyler, but at the same time, the flow of blood to his brain is being sapped with every second that this maneuver is applied to Smith Garrett.
Garrett fighting up, and Schuyler cranking on the head and neck again. Schuyler laying on top of Smith Garrett.
Look at all the weight of Schuyler on the back of the neck of Smith Garrett right now. So every time Smith tries to pull himself up off the mat, he's not only pulling the 200 plus pounds of Smith Garrett, but the also 200 some odd pounds, of John Schuyler.
We are past the 5-minute mark in our opening contest here on CWF Worldwide Live from Matthews, North Carolina. We thank you, wherever you are in the world, for joining us as we are just a few days away from our anniversary Supercard, and fans are still piling in to the Cruise Center. What a great intimate venue for live professional wrestling here in Matthews. Skyler stepping on the throat. Referee Charles Richardson has got to make him break before the 5.
That 5 count is oh so important. It may not seem like much, but when you're in that ring, those 5 seconds seem like they could be 5 minutes.
Skyler.
That's not going to do that head any good. And right now, John Skyler just picking apart Smith Garrett.
Yeah, he is. Garrett is hurt on the canvas. Smith Garrett is hurt on the canvas. Cover 2, only got 2.
Smith Garrett having to push himself up off the mat to get those shoulders off. Skyler is paying close attention to every single kick out too, and how each kick out seems to be less and less intense. As this match goes on,
Garrett stunned him, has a chance to come back here. He has a chance to come back here. Does the winner of the 2015 Rumble match. Oh, hit the buckle hard.
Right in front of us.
You can see the pain on his face. Cover! And Skyler almost won it right there. We have talked about it so many times. Fans become conditioned that some big, visually spectacular move is what will end the match. It can be something so rudimentary as hitting the buckles. Anything that knocks the wind out of you like that can end the fight.
Not only that, but when it comes to injuries, think of throughout the years how many injuries have happened and have sidelined champions that have had to relinquish titles. RVD years ago, he simply rolled his ankle and his television title shot was over. His reign was over. Something as simple as that. So Skyler knows the slightest little injury can put Smith Garrett on the shelf for good.
And that's something that we have got to be mindful of here. Mere days away from Battlecade, mere days away from the biggest night of the year. Should unfortunate injury befall anyone tonight on this broadcast, it could have huge ramifications for Battlecade as we see Skyler using the ropes every part of the ring to his advantage.
He knows where the placement, wait a minute. He knows where the placement is in that ring, not only where he is, not only where his opponent is, but where the referee is and how he can use that to his advantage. Notice how the referee is looking at Smith Garrett's neck and has absolutely no idea about the foot of John Skyler.
Skyler cranking on that neck. He may be looking just to wear Smith Garrett out here, and you know, if they go the distance, or if Skyler wins this matchup, maybe there is some credence to what he said. Maybe he should be considered for the Worldwide Television title at Battlecade. He just rocked him right in the jaw. Smith Garrett has created distance. He's created space. He's got to make something happen here.
To your point, not only do we have to worry about an injury, but if Smith Garrett were to lose this match on the way to Battlecade, does that injure his confidence? Does that injure his ability to think he can do it?
Steamboat chops. A second pair of chops. Smith Garrett rocking and rolling here at the Cruise Center. Swinging a miss.
He's got him up.
Oh, angle slam. Planted him hard.
Could that be it?
Good ring positioning. Cover. Only got 2. Great ring positioning there by Smith Garrett. Wanted to make sure Skyler was nowhere near the rope.
Notice that Skyler did not pop up off the canvas as he has been. I think he's been worn down here.
Might be going for Smith Mountain. He loves to drop the man over the knee here. Go behind, standing switch. Oh, he hit the top rope. He hit the top rope and he hit the back of his head on the canvas. Skyler is firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh my God.
Huge DDT. Cover. 2 inches. That DDT capitalizes on all the time in this matchup that Skyler spent cranking and craning on the neck.
He went for it again. Smith's got him up.
Smith Mountain, no sir, created space, and Skyler heads to the outside. Skyler might be saying to heck with it.
Skyler's going to have all the space he wants out there on the floor, but Smith Garrett is going to close the gap here. Look out. Oh, right in the eyes.
Time is ticking away. Skyler steps in. Hold on, cradle. 2. He got it. In 9:59, Smith Garrett wins it.
No way.
cannot believe it.